Okay, so hello, and today I am going to be streaming Agatha Christie, the ABC Murders. This is a game which I just saw pop up on it was like a sale thing that Xbox had. It was like £3, and I love a bit of murder mystery and things like that. So, never played it before, not really heard of it before, which is never a good sign, is it? But we are going to jump in and play and see what this is all about. I mean, obviously Hercule Poirot, but yeah, let's see what the story is. And I just love a bit of Agatha Christie. Who doesn't? So good. A letter has arrived, and the graphics is kind of cool, kind of stylized.
Some post for you, Poirot.
Mr. Hercule Poirot, you fancy yourself, don't you, at solving mysteries that are too difficult for our poor thick-head British police? Let us see, Mr. Clever Poirot, just how clever you can be. Perhaps you'll find this nut too hard to crack. Look out for handover on the 21st of the month. Yours extra, A, B, C.
Oh, it's some sort of joke.
Maybe. But please remind me to inform Chief Inspector Japp.
And we're off. I'm not sure about the voice acting and stuff, but we'll see how it goes throughout. Is this... We're just jumping straight in?
It's here, Poirot. The murder took place in this street. Grim place indeed.
Tout à fait, Hastings. The streets of Andover are in a terrible state.
Look, there's Chief Inspector Japp. He's talking with a policeman.
Let us try not to get our shoes wet.
Yeah, it's a little bit... The shine of the game isn't quite there. Like, there's no... The mouth doesn't move when you're talking... When the characters are talking. And the voice acting is a little bit wooden. But we'll give it a go. We'll give it a try and see what it's like. Use the left stick to move Hercule Poirot, and use the right stick to inspect the scene. Use this to find elements you can interact with. When you find an element, available interactions will be indicated. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's point and click. Nice. Let's have a little look around, shall we? What's this in the bottom corner? Health. Can we get killed or something? I suppose we want to talk to this guy first. Over we go. He looks like a guy in the know. Bonjour.
Over here, it's Hastings and Poirot. You missed the 9 o'clock train?
We took the 10:30. Luckily, the service is good to Andover.
So, Chief Inspector, what do we have?
The victim is called Alice Asher. She owned this tobacco shop. She was killed yesterday with a blow to the back of the head.
At what time?
Let me just check.
Take advantage of the moments when the person you are with is busy in order to observe him/her. You will obtain clues about their state of mind and personality. Use the right stick to inspect Japp. Then select the observe interaction by pressing Y. Okay. Find 3 clues that agree with Hercule Poirot's remark. Use the right stick to guide your gaze.
Is Japp being too relaxed? Let us find the clues that prove it.
Too relaxed. Relaxed attitude. Or he's a slight smile. Is that a slight smile? Hat tipped proudly back on the back of the head.
Jap is in a good mood. I bet he thinks he's already caught the culprit.
Oh, I've got 3 places where the stuff is popping up.
The last customer to see Mrs. Asher alive left her shop at 5:30. The body was found at around 11 in the evening by an officer doing his rounds. The shop door was open. That's what alerted him.
Had anything been taken?
A little tobacco maybe, but you'd hardly murder for a few smokes. There's nothing of any real value in the shop.
What type of woman was Mrs. Asher?
In her 50s, married but separated, no children.
Her husband?
Aha, Franz Asher, the husband.
It's always the
Alcoholic
husband.
and violent. It's said that he regularly insulted his wife and threatened to kill her.
That's too obvious, isn't it? And didn't we get a letter saying that? So this is premeditated. It's not a act of like a drunkard doing that, is it? Does that make sense? I'm gonna say it's too obvious.
A little too easy, don't you think?
You like complications, don't you? Well, this time you may be disappointed.
Peut-être. May I examine the crime scene?
Of course, old chap.
Of course, old chap.
I'll be with you in a minute, Poirot.
What are you doing, Hastings? I think it was Hastings. I don't trust him. Press the D-pad to open the investigation menu. Select brain, notebook, or observations with the D-pad. And down. What? The little grey cells. The theft. Is theft the motive for the crime? Here you are making Poirot's little grey cells work. The aim is to answer the questions he asked himself by establishing the links between the clues in order to deduce an answer. The D-pad or the left stick will use the D-tag or the left stick to review available clues. Press the A button to select and deselect clues to answer the question. Body was found at 11 PM. No objects of value in the shop. Well, I think that's a pretty big clue that theft wasn't the motive of the crime. I mean, they didn't steal anything, so that's kind of obvious. I guess we go in. Can we go in now? We'll get more clues when we go in. Have you seen the reconstructions in bonus? I didn't have enough time to watch that. Okay. We are in the crime scene. We need to be observant. Okay. Let's have a look. What's the book? The ABC murders. And there's a book that says ABC. Potential. Let me get comfortable. The chair's like 10 miles away from the screen. Still trying to figure out, like I said last week on my stream, I didn't upload this one onto YouTube, the last one, so it's kind of been lost to the sands of time. But I said last time that I'd moved into a new place, and it's still I'm still getting used to what I want to do with the place, and how I want it all set up. I've kind of got an office desk because I work from home, but when I'm streaming, I've got the mic, and I'm trying to figure out where the best place to put it is, so you can hear me, but also I can see my screens. I think I've got it, but it's just kind of working it all out, so it takes a little bit of time. Let's have a look at this book. Look at the book. Observe the object from all angles with the left stick.
It's not just any railway guide. It's an ABC.
What's it on?
It's open at the letter A.
Accrington.
There are no prints on the book.
Where are we again? Where is this murder taking place? I can't remember. Do we have it in our notebook? So victim, she owns a tobacco shop, married to Franz Asher. That's probably just Asher. She lived alone. So she's married to Franz Asher, but she lived alone. They must have been separated. She was killed in her tobacco shop by a blow to the back of the head. Is that all I've got? In Andover. There you go. Perfect. So the murder took place in somewhere beginning with A. I wonder if the next murder is going to be somewhere in beginning with B. Why can't I move? Oh, there you go. Doesn't let me. Is there anything else? Oh.
It's not just any railway.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. That must be it. Let's have a look. There's a bag.
Red liquid is oozing out. Is it blood?
I mean, if it's the murder weapon, we might have had. Oh no, it's just strawberries.
No, it's just some strawberries that are losing their juice. They probably come from the fruit and vegetable shop opposite.
Does that mean that she went there just before she died? Potential. I need one more clue. I'm guessing it's somewhere around this bit. Oh, no, it's here.
The counter is covered with fingerprints all on top of one another. Unfortunately, it will not be possible to use them.
There's a lot of fingerprints. That is a filthy counter, isn't it? Okay, now let's have a look. Is there anything else around before we look at the victim? Oh, there's stuff behind her as well. 5 things to see.
She has a packet of Place cigarette next to her hand. Did she drop it when she fell?
Maybe she was selling someone those cigarettes. So if we find someone who smokes, are they called Play, did you say?
She has a packet of
Play's cigarettes. If someone is smoking them, a chance that they were involved in the murder.
She just has one wound on the back of the head. There are no other wounds or signs of a struggle.
Oh no. I've got like a little speaker plugged in to my PC because one of my monitors doesn't have a speaker, and every now and then it just does these little beeps. So if you hear like little, like, it almost sounds like Morse code in the background, it's because my speaker just starts beeping every now and then. I do not know why. I think it might be just something to do with the connection, because it uses a jack connection instead of like USB. But it's very annoying.
The body is hidden by the counter and is not visible from the tobacco shop store. Many customers might have thought that Mrs. Asher had popped out.
What?
The body is hidden by the counter.
My mind was not
I can't
taking
see
that
any
information
other
in
mark
at
on
the
the
time.
floor. I can't see any.
Can't see any other marks on the floor. Okay.
This poor woman's head is resting in a very even-shaped pool of blood.
Okay, so we've got all the information about the body. How about back here?
There are cigarettes packets in a mess on the shelf.
I think we might have gathered all of the information that we need. I can't see any more. And I feel like the first mission is just kind of a tutorial almost to try and help you. So, was theft and motive for a crime? Oh, he's still missing 2 clues. Interesting. Okay. Was Mrs. Archer killed on sight? Pool of blood near the head. Body was found around 11 PM. She was seen alive at 5:30. I suppose that could be a clue for... Yes, she was, because the blood is pooled around her head. But we don't have anything else for the second one. How do you explain the presence of the ABC guide on the counter? the letter. And then there's, I think these other two clues must be the other one, because no objects of value for sale. No objects of value for sale in the shop, which is a bit harsh. I mean, I suppose a lot of tobacco might be worth a lot. But yeah, and then her being alive at 5:30 doesn't explain the letter on the counter. So all of these questions we haven't got all the clues for yet. What's this one? Inspect the crime scene. So we still have more to do at the crime scene from the looks of it. Oh, you know what? We should try walking around it. Might help.
The place is unusually tidy for a crime scene.
Okay, so this is a bit different. You have to like focus in on stuff. It's interesting. And like my controller's going absolutely insane. Okay, so no signs of struggle. Well-ordered shelves.
Nothing suggests any sign of a fight.
I think we've done the observation part.
So, Poirot, any news?
So, an ABC guide with no fingerprints, but prints all over the counter.
Normally, the tobacco shop does not sell ABC guides.
Exact. Mon ami, could you have a word with the neighbors? Some may have seen something.
Of course, my friend, I'll do it straight away.
I think the problem with the voice acting for me is Hastings. I think Hastings is I think the voice actor is speaking too. He enunciates everything too clearly, and basically like he's reading it from a script. So, of course, dear friend, I will do it straight away. Sort of, you know, like very like. I don't know, there's just something not very... the Poirot voice actor, I don't mind, I think is okay. Because he's got that kind of accent down. But yeah, overall, I think the Hastings one is the one that bothers me the most. We have that. No railway code for sale, and no fingerprints on the guide. It was left by the murderer as a signature. Boom.
The murderer deliberately left behind this ABC as a signature. The absence of fingerprints and the fact that it is open at letter A for Andover leaves little doubt.
Cool. I really like that. It's not like a new way of doing it. I've definitely seen. What was it called? It was an Apple Arcade game which I played actually on my YouTube channel for a bit. It's called the Murder Mystery Machine, and I think it's on like Xbox and stuff now, or maybe just Steam. But they use a very similar style. Actually, I think they'd probably do it. Would I say better? Maybe a little bit better, but a little bit more complicated. But yeah, I like this a way of because you do feel like you're actually kind of solving stuff here. I'm pretty sure no objects of value in the shop is the only thing here. We just need that last clue. And then, was she killed on site? No other marks on the floor. I suppose we could... She was killed on site? Is that right? I don't know.
Mrs. Asher was killed here. The absence of marks in the shop and the regular shape of the blood stains indicated beyond a doubt.
There you go. We've already solved 2... Oh, my chair just like snapped or something. That's not good. I don't know. What do we use ego points for? That's what I'm not sure about. Is there like a... Okay, so pause literally is just the volumes, which I kind of listened before, and it sounds okay. Hopefully it still is. I think I've got one viewer, and that might just be my when I was on it earlier. checking the volume. Still registering as a viewer, but so we still have inspect the crime scene. We don't really have anything new in the notebook. We need to rule out theft as the motive for the crime. We need one more clue, which means there's got to be something that will indicate that theft is not. Ooh.
The door is locked.
Okay. So we've got all of the clues here. All of the clues here. There weren't any clues here. It's just that it's messy. Is there anything here? Nothing here. Here. I've got this one done. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something here. Maybe we go out and talk to some people. Now that we've got more information, can we not talk to this guy? Okay, no, he's done. He doesn't want to talk to us.
This fruit and vegetable shop has a front row seat, therefore an employee might have noticed something.
Okay, so we could go talk to the employee. Nope, no one in there. It's a little bit janky at the moment. I don't think. Oh my goodness! The pointer keeps moving out of the way. I think we're supposed to go in there, and I'm already stuck. Nothing on the walls. Let's just double check these again. Make sure that I've done all of the observations here. 5 out of 5, yeah. So nothing there. 3 out of 3. So we've done ABC, the strawberries, and all the fingerprints.
There are cigarettes packets in a mess on the shelf.
And that's that. Can't open that because it's locked.
The door is locked.
Hastings has gone to talk to some peeps. Okay, it's when you're walking. So if you walk and use the right stick as well, it really doesn't like that. So we'll just it's one or the other from the looks of it. Okay, let's have a look. What are the other options that I have which aren't? Railway guide for sale. No railway guide for sale in a tobacco shop. I mean, is it that? It's not that. It's not. So it is this last clue which we're missing. Interesting. Well, if it was easy, it wouldn't be fun, would it? That's what I'm going to go with. So let's just making sure the Elgato is picking up game audio. Yeah, it is. Let's see what we've got here.
Dash!
Oh.
A puddle. How clumsy.
Whoops. Just doing the puddle. Sorry, Poirot.
This place is run down.
Okay. We've got a shop for rent. A missing cat. Rubbish. Okay. Crumbling shop fronts. Does that give us anything?
This is a really cutthroat neighborhood. Anyone could have committed the crime.
How does that tell you it's a cutthroat neighborhood? Did that give us the clue? No, it did not. Damn it. I'm thinking we just have to get this one off the board and then we can continue. Can we go further down the road?
Dash! A puddle. How clumsy.
Okay, I actually didn't mean to do that. I wasn't looking. But I do like that if you try and walk in the puddles, he's like, nice shoes. Which he's got very nice shoes. Actually, 1 minute. I'm just going to have a look on the achievementes. So, like, loads of secret. Oh, okay. Interesting. So that they're all kind of just, like, unlock as much as you can. Okay, so we can't go any further. Can't go in the vegetable shop.
This fruit and vegetable.
Yeah. Can't talk to him anymore. What can we do other than walk in puddles? There's something really obvious that I'm missing here. And it's going to be annoying when I figure it out. Maybe this is why it was on sale for £3, because no one could get past the first bit. So he's gone off to talk to the neighbours. What's his name? I can't remember his name. Hudson? Harrington? Something like that. Begins with an H. And...
Nothing suggests any sign of a fight.
Okay. So we know there's no sign of a fight. Am I waiting for him to come back? To give me the...
The door is locked.
No, maybe we need to unlock it. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh. Ahaha! We found what we needed. Okay, objects hide secrets behind complex mechanisms. It's up to you to decipher them in order to find what they are hiding. Observe the object from all angles with the left stick. Zoom in, pressing left trigger when your hand icon is pointing to an element. Zoom out by pressing B. Certain elements can be moved when the hand icon grabs an element. Press LT to move it with the right stick. Press B button to cancel the action. Okay.
The tail does not appear to have been touched. I have to check that nothing is missing from it.
Okay. I will say as well, something which is a little bit annoying, right, is the audio. When the voiceover's happening, it cuts off just a second too early. So like the end of the sentence is just kind of trimmed short, and it just sounds a little bit bad. I don't know. Can we just click the open?
Something is preventing the drawer from opening.
Okay. Which means we need to... Can we not look at the bottom? Oh.
Ah, a mechanism has just made a faint click.
Ooh, a faint click. Very nice. Okay. So now we need to do what we just did before.
The till is full of money, but there is something strange. Something is hidden underneath.
How do we...
Something is hidden underneath.
Oh, maybe we look on the bottom? 2. -2. Do we have to put 2 cent coin in, maybe? Or maybe we put... Is it £2 or it's got to be £2, right?
I need to find the code.
The code. He needs to find the code, okay. Ay. Oh, this is going to be difficult. So, blank 2. Where could the code be hidden? Money looks like we can't move it. Is that right? Just going through all of it just to make sure. So, and we interact with it, it doesn't open. I need to find a code. 5. Ah, okay. So 5, 2, 8. There you go. 8, 5, 2. Ah. Camera's a little bit. So it's 8, 5, 2. Ha 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 ha.
This must be the key to the back of the shop.
Can we take it? Yeah, we got it. Amazing. Ah, we're actually making some progress now. See the inventory object you want to use with the D-pad, left and right. Press the A button to... Oh, we got single gear. We solved a riddle. Press the A button to grab it. Use the right stick to move the item to the right place. The objects you can stock in the inventory can also be examined more closely. Okay, so we can go... I see. We can also... The money not being missing is... Meaning that theft is not the crime. Not the motive for the crime here. So we can tick that one off as well.
The motive is definitely not financial gain. There is no sign of a struggle, and the till has not been forced or emptied.
See, do you see it here it there? It should be emptied, and it empty. Just kind of cut it off. So that's a bit annoying. Cool, we've done the crime scene. So we now just have a look at the key, just in case there's anything special about it. I mean, I doubt there is. It's just a key. Cool. 1 minute. Okay, pressing the Y button does nothing. There was an observe button, so now we need to go up to the right, use, and then on the door. We're in. I'm not sure where the ego points are going and what they're for, but we have the ego points. Okay. We have 3 things to look for.
An inscription in German. Souvenir of our honeymoon in the Black Forest. To my Alice forever, Franz Asher.
So that's...
The Ashers were a lovely couple when they were young.
So that's the old husband who's not so hot right now. I think he's a bit of a drunk, isn't he? They say.
Did Alice Asher suffer from nosebleed?
Or was it tuberculosis or something? Is it? What's the thing that back in the olden days, especially in England? I don't know, especially in England. It's just like in TV, you see it all the time when they're coughing blood into a handkerchief. It means that they've got, I think it's TB. No, it would usually mean you're not long for this world.
What a strange box. It looks like you have to slide the slats of wood to open it.
Oh no. A puzzle box. Okay. Well, we can slide this one, can't we?
It is blocked. It is blocked.
Oh, can't we? It looked like this one was able to slide, but apparently not. Where? Oh my goodness. Right, actually, these ones might be able to slide out this way. Nope. I'm so bad with these puzzle boxes. Oh, hello. Okay, we're making some progress here. Buongiorno.
This button appears to activate the mechanism.
Right, I can see that this one is now movable. With another button. What did that do? Aha. We're getting there. We are making some slow but steady progress. We had a little bit of a bump when I wasn't able to figure out how to.
That should do it.
Oh, 1 minute. Someone at my door. Alright, I'm back. There wasn't anyone at my door. It's just when my neighbours slam their door, it kind of like sounds like someone knocking on mine. It's weird because I like how the hallways are like. Anyway, we're back in. Ooh. Boom. Nicely done. Okay, what we got here?
Who is this young woman?
Is this not her?
To my dear Aunt Alice, married Howard.
Interesting. Ah,
Have you found anything?
no, Jap. Or,
The victim has a
Jap?
niece. We must find her.
I love it. No questions asked. Just like, fair enough. Was this?
I've finished with this subject.
But there was a necklace in there, wasn't there? We're just going to ignore the necklace, are we? That might have been something really important, but we'll never know. Oh, another part. Like they love their puzzles. This. Why has she got so
Such
many
a pretty
puzzle
decoration
boxes?
should be at the center of the motif to respect the symmetry.
Oh, no. Oh, is it not gonna... Of course not. That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Alright, that doesn't even help us, does it? Right, that links up. I need something that links up with that now. Oh, maybe I can... A minute. Let me figure this out. So something that links up with this one. No. So let's move this back. Oh my goodness, keep going. There you go. So if we go that way, what have we got? There we go. Then we can go like that.
The wooden flower is preventing the circle from turning.
Of course it is. Don't think this is what I'm trying to do. Hang about, maybe this is actually. So now, if I... Oh, 1 minute. Oh man, this is complicated. Can we not move the middle bit? What if I go like this? Up. need to figure out what one leads in. So we need to get it there.
The wooden flower is preventing the sun.
I was trying to pick this up. So if we go like that. Excuse me. Oh, I've got a frog in my throat. I'm trying to go up. Why are you not? Oh, it's a pain. There you go. That's what I was trying to do. So we go up that way. Put this one. Keep going up. Right. So we want to get the flower here, basically. So if we move this round. Ha ha ha. Oh, come on, up. I'm pushing up. This is ridiculous. Oh, okay, this, I can see why this game was £3. This control is ridiculous. There you go. Damn it, that doesn't work. I need to get it. None of these come back to... Doesn't look like it, does it? Oops. So I need to get it there, basically. How do I get it there? Is there one that links up at the bottom here? If I can get it around to the bottom. Yeah, these link up, so I need to get it around here. So I'm going the wrong way with the flower. I need to, I think. This is confusing. Put it, I mean, we can work out.
The wooden flower is preventing.
Why is that not working? Like, literally, I need to go up, but it just won't move the way I want it to. Oh, this is frustrating. Look, it's like trying to fight me. Can I move this now? Yeah, I can. Okay. The heck? What just happened? Okay, I just glitched it out by accident, but we'll take it. Oh, for goodness sake. This, I think maybe this was designed for, what's it called? For a mouse and keyboard. I think that might be what's going on here, because I feel like using a mouse and keyboard this would be a lot easier. Okay, so this one will go across. So there you go. So we're now. I can't even remember what we needed to do. Where are we? We need to get... or is that better, actually? No, it's not. So let's move that down. Down. There we go. No. It's like literally, it's like I don't want to go that way. It's got a mind of its own. So we want this. How did you get into that again? I think it was this one. Yeah, and then this. So we need to go across by a couple. none? Oh yeah, this one. It's coming around. Hopefully it will line up. It doesn't line up. Of course it doesn't line up. That would be too easy. That's so frustrating. This puzzle box has been really hard. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's move it like so. And move it like so. Ha 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 ha. I think I've just done it. Thank goodness for that. Where's the right one? Where's the right one? Where's the one that goes... Is it this one? What is going on? Oh, is it? No, because that would be a straight line. What the heck? Did I move something when I shouldn't have? Maybe that's what happened. Maybe I moved one of the rings when I shouldn't have, and now...
The wooden flower is preventing the circle from
Okay. Not what I wanted to do, was it? Come on, Poirot. You got this. Maybe it's like if you're going the wrong way, they're like, oh no, you don't want to move that way.
The wooden flower is preventing...
Sorry, Poirot, to tell you to shut up, but I am well aware that a wooden flower is preventing you to do this. So that one leads on to... Right, so now we've got a problem there. It's... okay, so if we can get... We just have to move, I think, one of these... Yes, I think we'd... If the rows will move, thank you. I think we've done it now.
I heard a faint sound as if something was unlocked.
Oh, wow, that was difficult. Are we all good now? Are we in?
It is blocked.
How is it blocked? Why? Did I press it too many times?
It is blocked.
Why are you blocked?
It is
I
blocked.
don't understand what's blocked. What am I not seeing here? Why is this so complicated? Is there anything that would give us a clue as to what is going on here? Did I do it?
It is blocked.
Okay, I see how that is. What is going on with this table?
These drawings appear to be attached to the chest of drawers. They won't...
Okay, so this is the angle that they have to be in. So we've got... So it has to be facing... Okay. We've got some sort of... Not this one. So this one has to be like that. Perfect. This one has to be upside down. Oh, you can hear the click when you get it right. That's what I'm guessing. And then this one has to be facing the right. Oh, thank goodness for that. We did it. We did it. I'm so proud. Okay. What we got here?
Medicine.
What sort? Antitussive-based laudanum. Okay. Not sure what that is. I'm not a medical person, but I'm sure he'll tell us at some point.
From Mr. Adam Flint, Royal Bank, Eastfield Road, Andover. To Mrs. Alice Asher, 5 Bishops Road, Andover. Dear Mrs. Asher, further to your request of 12 February 1935, I have informed my superiors of your wish to apply for a loan to acquire the lease of the shop you rent from Mr. Fairfax. Despite the seriousness of your case, I regret to inform you that your request has been denied. The amount of your personal contribution, £11, is not high enough and represents too small a part of the final transaction. I remain at your disposal for any questions. Adam Flint.
Okay.
Mrs. Asher's meager savings were not enough for her to own the tobacco shop, but will largely cover her funeral costs.
Silver lining, I guess. So she was trying to buy the tobacco shop? Or was she just trying to extend her lease? I don't know. I think that's 1 out of 2. Wait, that must mean that there's an observation here, right?
Medicine.
Maybe the bottom of the bottom? No? I'm not seeing anything else with it. Why is it only saying 1 out of 2? What am I missing here? The letter? Is there something missing on the letter?
From
No,
Mr.
don't read it again.
Despite Mrs. Asher's
no.
meager
So it's something to do with the medicine that I need to observe.
medicine. Laudanum-based cough medicine, Mrs. Asher, and Dover Morley Laboratory, London. It's strange to find such an elaborate medicine from a leading London laboratory in the home of such a modest woman.
There you go. Okay, so there was something more to it.
I think I've looked everywhere here. Let us see if I can find any more information in the shops surrounding.
Again, they just cut the audio off right at the wrong point. Let's have a look at our... We don't have any little grey cells to do anymore. Do have a new suspect, Mary Drower. She is Alice Asher's niece. We've got Alice Asher, who... Although all that stuff we found out, we have not added to the notebook, which is a bit weird. So we've just got 2 people on here at the moment. Just look in the mirror. Check the old mushy. Aha, Monsieur Poirot. I think we are. He said we're all done, so we just. And we're definitely all done in this shop. We cannot spend any more time in there. We've had a proper look around. Ah, looks like the fruit and veg person.
4 pence a letters, a lovely lot of letters, 4 pence only.
It's not a bad deal, you know. Right, let's observe her before we talk to her, just so we can.
This woman appears to be a smoker.
What's she looking at? Definitely. Oh, there's a little notepad. An extinguished cigarette. Full ashtray. Box of matches. So all of that just to tell us she smokes.
She's a big smoker. She must have been a customer at the tobacco shop.
Oh, what ones does she smokes? If it's the what was it? I can't remember this. The brand. Damn it, I can't remember what brand it was, but there was one that she's holding just as she got clonked on the back of the head. Let's go straight in with what was the relationship
Did you know
with
Alice
Victor.
Asher well?
And for starters, who are you?
I'm Hercule Poirot, the detective.
You're foreign, that's for sure,
All right.
with your accent and your odd way about you. And you're here about Alice's murder, I suppose. Well, I've nothing to say to you.
Did you speak to the victim yesterday?
No, I never saw her.
Well, that's a lie. Let's just try and be
Please,
nice.
try and help me, madame.
Why should I help you? For your beautiful moustache? Heh. Come on, move along now. You're scaring away my customers.
Please, do not be ridiculous.
I can accuse her of lying because of the strawberries. Or, okay, basically all of them are accusing her of lying. Say the victim came to see her. Say she went into the tobacco shop. Accuse her of lying. So, I don't think we can say that she went into the tobacco shop because she could have come and got the strawberries. So it doesn't mean that she was in the tobacco shop. So it's either X or A. I'm going to say X.
I know that Alice Asher bought strawberries from you yesterday.
Well, you know more than I do then. Run along now. I have work to do.
That didn't get me anywhere, did it? I don't think
A bottle of poor quality vinegar. The smell could awaken the dead.
What's the objective here? Observe the surroundings. Do I have a new? No. Ah, there you go. She runs a fruit and vegetable shop. She smokes. She must have been a customer of. So that's all we have on her. I will talk to her again in a minute. Actually, no, I don't think I will because I don't have anything else.
You again?
Oh, she's done with me. She literally will not say anything to me. Okay. So let's move away from...
Strawberries, 6p a pound.
Hey, Poirot.
Oh.
Is the greengrocer causing trouble? I'll sort her out.
No, please, leave her, Chief Inspector. I'll get her to talk later.
I found the victim's niece. She's waiting for you in the back of the shop.
Thank you, mon ami. I'll question her.
Oh, okay. That was easy to find the niece. Look at that.
Jap had the body removed out of respect for the victim's
I was
niece.
going to say...
His attention is commendable.
Oh, just have a little bit of peppermint tea. I was going to say, it's probably not great if you're going to send a niece into here if there's her, like, aunt's dead body all over the place, so... Oh, she's not young, then. I don't know. I don't know why I was expecting a younger kid, basically. Handkerchief. Black clothes, so she's in mourning already.
She appears to be very upset. She's dressed in mourning. She looks fragile.
Fragile. Okay, let's have a word with her. Demand that she stops crying. It's a bit harsh.
You were very fond of your aunt, am I right?
She was the only family I had since my mother died.
Sincere. Ask if her aunt had children. Deduce that the inheritance is for her. Let's ask if she had children.
Your aunt did not have any children, is that correct?
No. She was separated from her husband.
What do you think about Franz Asher, your aunt's husband?
He never left her alone. Poor aunt. She used to drop by all the time and make a scene.
So ask if Alice was afraid of her husband. Ask if she ever thought her husband would go through with his threats. Let's ask if
Was your aunt afraid of her husband?
He shouted a lot, but she wasn't afraid of him. Why, he used to slink away when she turned on him. He was afraid of her, if you like.
Say that divorce would have been a solution. Ask if Alice was alright. Ooh, it's tricky. I don't really know what to say. Let's say the divorce
Your
one.
aunt should have asked for a divorce.
Oh, no, sir. My aunt has principles.
Well,
Oh my
your
goodness,
aunt's
what a
principle
cry.
have led her to the morgue.
Flippin' heck, Poirot. Take it easy.
Hastings, please see this young lady home. I fear that it's quite impossible to finish our interview at present.
Poirot, what have you done? I've never known you be so brutal.
Okay, I may have messed that one up. Just a touch. Darly moustache. You made Mary Dara cry. Okay. Well, I got an achievement for it, so it can't really be that bad. I got another achievement as well. Small donkey. Oh no, I made a mistake. Damn it. Okay, so witness was Mary Dara. Aunt was the only family. Confirmed that Franz was violent, but he was afraid of his wife. Why was he afraid of his wife? Find Franz Asher. What was Mrs. Asher doing when she was killed? Okay. We've got a cigarette packet near the victim's hand. The body was found at 11 p.m. Packets in a muddle on the shelf. No objects of value in the shop. She had just one wound at the back of the head. So, no? Doesn't that add up to, I suppose, the 11 p.m.? Oh, that's when the body was found, though, wasn't it? She was taking a packet of cigarettes from the shelf. Boom.
The murderer probably pretended to be a customer. He hit the shopkeeper from behind as she turned around to serve him.
Cool. I mean, I can't believe we made that mistake. It made her cry. We are a donkey. Jeez. Can we establish a time range during which Miss Asher was killed? Yes, I think we can. Found at 11, seen live at 5:30. Asher was known to be killed between 5:30 and 11 in the evening. Can we reduce this time range? Because of the counter, the body was not visible from the tobacco shop doors. I think we're missing one clue. We'll have to find that and then we'll be able to deduce. Right, let's go find Mr. Asher. It's definitely not him, let's be honest. Oh, well. It's not as neat now, is it?
We have to wait for him to sleep it off. He's all yours, Poirot. There are a few things I need to check.
There must be some way of sobering him up.
I wonder what his wife used to do. He must have scared the customers away.
Right. So he's drunk and he needs to be sobered up. What would his wife have done to sober him up? Maybe there's something in this that he's just knocked over. What are we looking at here?
It's Alice Asher's notebook. Ah, that's interesting. It probably contains information about our possible debtors and creditors.
Interesting indeed, Monsieur Poirot. So,
Bodley. The fruit seller has debts too. She will probably be more cooperative thanks to this piece of information.
what's this?
A box of new stocking.
Okay. Some stockings. I guess we just leave him to sleep it off and we'll go talk to the lady. Do we have anything in? We don't have anything in our inventory. She owed Alice £10 for this time of the year. For this like time zone, £10 was a lot of money. I think. Let's not accuse her of murder.
Your fruit is rotten.
What? A foreigner dares to say that?
According to the victim's account book, you owed her £10 for tobacco and magazines.
That's a lie. She owed me £1. I swear.
Okay, explanation.
Now, please be so kind as to explain this.
Look at my account book. Alice owed me £11 for fruit and vegetables. I may have had a slate at her shop, but she had one at mine. She owed me £1. And that reminds me I have to get it back from her niece.
That is quite enough. Your account book has saved you, but I might ask Chief Inspector Japp to throw you in the cells for 1 or 2 nights while he checks your entries. Do you want to go to prison?
Ooh.
Prison? Now that's not fair. I haven't done nothing.
In that case, I am counting on your full collaboration.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Listen, I didn't kill Alice, I swear. But it's true that I did go to the shop yesterday.
At what time?
6 o'clock. She left me a note saying she wanted some strawberries if I got some. I received them late, about 6. So I took them over to her.
But you did not see her.
She wasn't in the shop, so I just put the strawberries on the counter and left.
So I'm not accusing her of theft. Ask what she saw at the tobacco shop. Ask if she was alarmed. Let's ask what she saw in the tobacco shop.
Did you see anything unusual in the shop?
No. Well, maybe one thing. There was a railway guide on the counter. Alice didn't sell them. Maybe it's the customer who left it there.
You were not allowed.
I thought Alice had just gone to get her medicine from her room and that she'd be straight back.
You mentioned medicine.
Something for her cough. She used to take it a lot.
Who do you think killed her?
France. Her scoundrel of a husband. He was always after her for something. Well, he's a foreigner. Sorry, sir. What I mean is he's German. That's even worse.
She's a bit of a racist.
Did you see
isn't
Franz
she?
Asher enter the tobacco shop late yesterday after?
Well, no. But at that time of the day, the streets are packed, and I have better things to do than watch her shop.
I think we can now... There you go. There you go. Sweet. We now have a time. Oh, can we take that? Vinegar.
I'll just borrow your bottle a moment.
Take it. It's what Alice used to sober up her husband. But try not to empty the bottle.
Oh, we are going to get this guy with vinegar. He's not going to know what hit him. Well, vinegar. But, you know. Okay. We then go up and across and use. And then use it on this guy. Drink up. Oh, not even drink it. Just sniff
Mes
the
amis,
vinegar.
I can say without a doubt that poor Mrs. Asher was killed between 5:30 and 6.
Killed when the street was packed with people. That's rather bold.
I've been talking to the neighbours, and...
No one's seen anything? Or rather, it's anything and everything. Am I wrong?
No.
Bien. We must grill this villain Asher before he falls asleep again.
Okay, let's see if I can do better at questioning this guy than I did the lady. Alright.
This man is in rather a bad state.
He's been beaten up for sure. Black eye, bust up lip. His knuckles are bust up, but apparently that's not important. What are we looking at here? Why does it keep zooming in on? Torn coat sleeve.
This man has been fighting and he smells of alcohol.
I mean, you could have seen his knuckles as well. Alright. Accuse him of having threatened his wife. Ask what he was doing yesterday evening. Should we offer him a cigarette? Kind of ease him, like, you know, take it easy?
Care for a cigarette, monsieur?
What's that? Scented cigarettes? No thanks.
Bien. I was trying to be friendly, but you are quite right. Let us get down to business. You threatened to kill your wife, and now she is dead.
So what? You shouldn't
Really
take
went
things
for it,
so
right?
seriously, sir. Nothing but empty threats. We didn't get on all that badly.
So, if things were going so well with your wife, why did you not live with her?
She was the one that left. Nothing to do with me, sir.
Accuse him of ill-treating his wife. Ask if his wife had a lover. Let's go with ill-treating.
You can't have treated her very well for her to run away.
No, sir, no. I wouldn't say I'd ever laid a finger on her, but it was only normal. She was my wife.
Are you often involved in fights?
I don't know what you mean.
I think we know what we mean. Accuse him of being fighting.
Asher, look me in the eye and tell me that you were in a fight.
I'm looking. No, I wasn't in a fight.
Wait,
You are right. Looking at the state of you, you did not defend yourself. So someone gave you a good beat.
A beating? No way. All right, he tore my coat and gave me a black eye. You see the state of him.
Very interesting. Who is the other that you struck?
Probably best if I tell you everything.
alright, everything.
Yesterday
Full story.
afternoon, I met Roderick Tanner. We'd bet on a dog fight together.
An illegal bet. Not.
Yes, sir. Our dog won. Roderick got the money, but he refused to give me my share.
And you fought about it. What time was this?
In the evening, about 6, I think. We were on the other side of town. You see, I couldn't have killed my wife.
Yeah, so he's got an alibi. Pretty dodgy alibi, but it's an alibi nonetheless.
Asher's alibi appears to be confirmed. All the same, I'm going to call and check that he did have a fight with this Tanner on the afternoon of the murder. You can never trust this sort of chap.
One thing is certain, Asher was a ruffian who used to beat his wife.
But he is not very educated. It certainly was not him who wrote the letter signed ABC. Let's resume, Hastings. We know the murderer pretended to be a customer. He did not kill her for money, that appears to be certain.
I agree with you on that point.
And the murderer left an ABC guide as a signature. Therefore, it's likely he wrote the letter.
Indeed, but that doesn't explain why and how he did it.
You are quite right. Why he did it is a mystery. But as for how he did it, we do know enough to try and reconstruct the events.
Oh, are we going to reconstruct the murder now? Reconstruct the crime's course of events by selecting the actions that the killer may have executed. Oh, cool. Okay. So he asked for some cigarettes. She turned around. He knocked
The
her in the back of the
killer
head.
enters the shop.
No, he didn't attack her yet. Because she had...
Mrs. Asher turns around to greet a customer. murderer asks her for some tobacco.
How is she not like...
She turns her back to him. He seizes the
dick.
opportunity to strike her.
He then places the ABC on the counter before leaving.
The ABC was not found like that. We are not far from the solution, Hastings. Would you mind if we thought about it a little more?
Oh, damn it, I put the ABC guide in the wrong way around. Oh, no, I failed. Can we try again?
The killer enters the shop.
He advances. I thought it was a hammer,
Mrs. Asher
but it's just
turns
it's like
around
a
to
cane.
greet a customer.
Then he asks for some cigarettes.
The murderer asks her for some
Kill
tobacco.
someone with the
She
handle
turns
of
her
a
back to
cane?
him. He seizes the opportunity to strike her.
Turn it over.
He then places the ABC upside down before leaving. Everything appears to match the crime scene, mon cher Hastings. That is exactly what happened.
Reconstruction success. Smashed it.
Asher has a strong alibi and we don't have any other suspect. But what was the point of this crime?
She had no debts. She gave Franz Asher money regularly. She wasn't owed money. Nobody stood to gain anything.
No doubt about it, the murderer is insane.
And I fear that we had not heard the last of him.
I hope you're wrong for once.
Bien, let's go back to London. If we hurry, we should catch the 7:02 train. Are you coming?
No, unfortunately, I have to talk with Andover police.
See you soon, then. Are you coming, Hastings? Let's go home. There's nothing for us here.
I wonder if I had not failed the talking to that woman,
Well, do you have any
she
idea
might have
about the killer's
gained
identity?
from the inheritance, and that might have
The
been the
crime was
motive.
committed by a man of medium height, with red hair and suspicious eyes. He has a slight limp on the right foot, and a wart just below his shoulder blade.
Poirot!
Mon ami, what do you want? You fix upon me a look of dog-like devotion and demand of me a pronouncement à la Sherlock Holmes. Now for the truth. I do not know what the murderer looks like, nor where he lives, nor how to set hands upon him.
What shall we do, then?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Do not be so impatient, Hastings. The killer will manifest himself soon enough.
I thought I heard the postman. Maybe there's some news.
I will go and see.
Right, so we did the first case, and I say did. There's no closer to actually knowing who did it, but
Daily Flicker, June the 22nd, 1935. Battle over control of bank system. What will the government do for money? Andover, murder of a tobacconist.
oh, we made the front pages. Do we have anything? Have a read of any newspaper. We've got frickin' achievements everywhere. Absolutely loving it. So we've done all of the little grey cells. We've got information on all these people, and we just have to go read the letter, basically. Is that the post? What is that? Oh no, it's a mirror. Just checking myself out. Oh, you earn ego points for having a little look in the mirror. I like it. Alright, let's see what this letter is. Definitely from the ABC guy, isn't it?
Dear Mr. Poirot, well, what do you think? I believe that I won this round. The Andover affair went like clockwork, don't you feel? But the fun has only just started. I would like to draw your attention to Bexhill-on-Sea on the 25th of this month. We're having a crazy time. Best wishes, ABC.
The eyes are really bold compared to all of them.
The next crime will be in Bexhill. We must warn Jap to Scotland Yard.
Did the letter indicate anything that might help the police?
To be honest, I think we can already guess something about the next victim. But I need to think about it a little more.
Let us ponder. What we got here? Thinking. It's not something I'm usually that good at.
Let us examine this more closely.
Oh, well, the eyes.
Certain characters in the two letters may have similar defects. Yes, this eye is weird. Yes, the eye characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defect. I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
Okay. What about A? The A is kind of weird.
Let us examine the characters in this word. Let us examine the characters in this word.
Feel? Is there feel in... I don't think that means anything. Okay, so don't you feel? Is there anything like similar to? I was trying to highlight Andover because the A is a bit weird. There's no. I don't. Can I cancel that?
Right. Let us compare this with the other letter. No, this character does not appear to have any defects.
Okay. We're looking for defects. What's... I mean, the A?
Yes, the A appears to be quite unusual. That's right. The A characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects.
Boom.
I have to find some other similar defects to confirm my theory.
The, what are they called? The, apostrophes, I think they're called?
Let us examine the characters in this word.
Wait, I don't know apostrophes in this.
No, this character does not appear to have any defects. Let us examine another word.
What am I missing here? Maybe the W is like missing bits of it.
The W is not printed properly. Of course, the W characters in the two letters do indeed have the same defects.
There you go, we're finally getting there.
My theory was right. These two letters were written with the same typewriter. Both letters were written on the same typewriter and show the same characteristics.
You surprise me, Poirot. You usually ignore material proof.
But there is nothing usual about this case, Hastings. Nothing must be overlooked. Let us now try and get our brain cells to work.
Oh, do we have some more little grey cells? What's special about the Andover murder? Well, a letter announcing it. Oh, it begins with A. Oh, we need to get rid of that, and we need to put that. There you go. Andover and Alice Asher start with the letter A. So it's going to be someone beginning with B, maybe? Next victim's name will start with the letter B.
So, Poirot, have you found something?
Oui, I believe so. But I am afraid it is not enough to stop the murderer. Let us go and see Chief Inspector Japp. I will explain there.
On we go to see Chief Inspector Japp. I'm just trying to think, like, because I started this stream a little bit later than I wanted to, and I probably have to finish around about 12:30. I wonder if it's worth continuing this one just yet, or maybe stopping it there and then continuing it. Maybe I'm kind of undecided whether to do more of this next week or do some Minecraft, because there's a new Minecraft game. I think I'll probably do Minecraft just because it's new and I want to play it. So I'll probably come back to this game after. But then the thing is, the week after that is Star Wars. So I'm going to play Star Wars for a long time because I want to play through the whole story. So I probably won't come back to this for a while. But yeah, we'll have a think. Because actually, with Star Wars, I'm booking the week off that it's coming out just to have some holiday. And I'm not going anywhere, so I might stream. So I might do some Star Wars, but I might, for a day in between, do some more of this game. Just because I do quite like it. It's not, it needs some final polish. It's not 100% perfect. But I like the art. The voiceover needs some work for sure, but that's probably where they've kind of tried to save some money, I feel. The audio mixing is a little bit funky at times, but the story is interesting. Like, the thing is, this, I think, is an original Agatha Christie story. She has loads, and she's written hundreds, but like, I think this is one of her books still. So I haven't read this one, so I don't know what the story is. But I mean, Agatha Christie stories are the best. Like, I honestly think they're so good. I went to see what was it called? Mousetrap, which is Agatha Christie in London, the play. That was so good. I really like the Kenneth Branagh, Death on the Nile, and the Orient Express one. They're both really good. I just love the way that she tells the story and how it's actually quite clever, with all like the hints that you get and stuff along the way. So so this sort of game is kind of for me. I feel like kind of maybe like the average gamer wouldn't. It's quite slow and it's a point and click. They probably wouldn't enjoy this game as much as I do. But for £3 in the sale, I don't think it's too shabby, to be fair. So yeah, I think I might finish it there at the hour and a half mark. We will probably. Can we take a seat? Or is that not happening? We'll probably go to do next Sunday Minecraft. Then next Friday after that. So not this Friday coming, but the one after. So the 28th, I think it is. Just have a quick double check on my calendar on my computer. So yeah, 23rd I'll be doing Minecraft. 28th I'll be doing Star Wars, and then 30th I'll probably be doing Star Wars as well. And then I've got the weeks of the 1st to the 5th off my work, because I work full time. So I'll probably do some streams like maybe the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and just give myself a break, because I'm not great at streaming. It is quite tiring. So I don't think I'll do every day. But it depends. If I'm really feeling it, I'll probably do a little bit of streaming each day maybe. But I want to try and do like quite a long stream for the Friday, the 28th, because it's the Star Wars game. I'm really excited about it coming out. So that's kind of my plan going forward. I have a pretty funny story actually, just to finish up on. So as you might or might not know, I run a kind of like little webcomic on Instagram and Twitter as well. It's nothing that I like monetize that much really. I've got t-shirts and merch, which I do, but I literally just do it because I enjoy drawing, and I like to have kind of a purpose behind the drawing. Otherwise I get a little bit kind of like I don't know what to draw, if that makes sense. So I draw like this little comic which has got like a little bit of a following, but not crazy, like 300 followers. Like, it's really small. And I got a message on Instagram the other day from someone asking for a commission, and I don't do commissions, but I just was like, okay, I don't mind doing a little one. Just thinking that they'd want like a £5 drawing commission or anything. And I was like, what do you want? And they wanted a picture of their dog, their son's dog, that they could give to their son. And I was like, fair enough. It all felt a little bit dodgy, but I was like, I like having like direction to my drawing, so to do a commission might be a bit fun. So I was like, yeah, sure, send me a picture, and I'll start drawing, and then once I've got kind of like a first draft done, we can like sort everything else out. I did the drawing. It only took me like an hour or two, and I was quite proud of it. I quite like the look of it. I'm thinking if it is when I get to the end of the story, we'll figure out it's like basically a scam. I'll probably just post the drawing up on my Instagram with like a little blurb about what happened. But basically, did the drawing, sent it over with like a watermark over the top so that they couldn't just use that one. And they were like, "Wow, I love it. It's perfect." And they said, "Oh, I'll pay $300 for it." And I was like, "Wow, that's way too high." I was like, "No, basically, like that's way too much." But they were like $300, and I was like, "Okay." And they're like, "Do you use Skrill?" And immediately I was like, if anything, I'd probably use PayPal. But Skrill I'd never heard of. I looked it up and made sure there wasn't a scam behind using Skrill as a site, and it looked legit. I think it is a legit, basically just an alternative to PayPal. So I got a Skrill account, and I said, there you go, that's the email address. And then at that time as well, I was looking up how you can be scammed for a commission, because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to lose money. I can't afford to lose money. I'm not well off. So I would not be able to afford losing, let's say, the $300 that they were offering. So I said, so I looked it up, and there's a scam apparently where they say that they've sent you by accident like too much, and it's usually more than what they're going to pay you. So say it's $300, they say, I accidentally sent you $800. Can you send me the $500 back? You can keep the $300 I sent you. What they have in fact done is that they haven't processed it properly, so the money will never come across to you. And you then, if you're panicking and you want to make sure you're doing good for your customers, you're like, oh, of course I'll send it back. You send back the $500, then they block you and you never hear from them again. You can't get that money back easily because of the process of reclaiming money that you've actively sent to a user. So you end up losing $500 instead of making any money on a commission. So I looked up that what scams you could do, and that was like the main one. So I messaged the person with my Skrill account details, and I was like, by the way, I will not be issuing any refunds from this, just so you're aware. And they were like, what do you mean? I said, okay, there's a common thing on Instagram where someone asks for a commission, they say that they've sent you accidentally too much, and then they ask for the amount of money extra that they've sent you in return. That's a real problem in the artistic community. I don't want to deal with it, so from this point, I will not be returning any money. Have not heard back from them. Have not received any money for the commission. I haven't sent them the final one piece yet because I was waiting for payment, and they were going to pay me. Literally, they were messaging me back within like a minute, and then they just stopped messaging me back. So yeah, they basically were trying to scam me. And I called out and literally explained how the scam works to them, and they were like, all right, well, I'm done. So and it gave me a bit of newfound respect for people who do commissions for like their main money, because that must be so stressful, trying to deal with all of these people who are faking wanting a commission just so they can scam money out of you. So yeah, like that was just a little funny thing that happened this week. And then I got another message literally after that all happened, someone asking me for a commission. They wanted to pay me $800 for a picture of their dog again, and I'm like, I literally went back to him and I was like, I'm really sorry, I don't do commissions. It's not something I want to go into because it's so stressful to try and figure out what commissions are okay, what work and what doesn't, and things like that. Do you know what I mean? So I was just like, I'm good. I hope you find someone to do the work for you, but it's not going to be me. And the funny thing that makes me laugh about it is what they're looking for is kind of like a realistic but stylized picture of like their dog or whatever. So that's not my style. Like, you see the little dinosaur in the corner, that's my style. It's really basic and cartoony. Like, I wouldn't put myself up there as an amazing artist. I just enjoy drawing, and that's why I keep doing it. So the fact that they like say like, oh, I've seen your art, it's amazing, I would really love a commission. It's like, are you sure you're looking at my art? Because there's a lot better artists out there which you could ask for a commission from, especially for $800. Like, I'd understand if they were saying like, oh, I can have a commission for $5. Do you know what I mean? Like, and like, I don't even deal with dollars. I'm English. I deal in pounds, so it's a bit annoying that they're always trying to do it in dollars. But like $5-10, I would get that because I'm a small time artist. But the fact that they go so big, you could pay a very good artist $800 for a really nice, like, either painting, digital picture, something like that, and you'd get an amazing one. With me, you would get an okay one, and that just is why it immediately screams as dodgy. But yeah, I just thought it was a funny little story that happened this week that I thought I'd share. So yeah, I will probably finish there. I think we're probably going to come back next week with Minecraft. Week after that is going to be a lot more streaming because I'm going to be doing the Star Wars game and really looking forward to that. So yeah, and I think this is going to go on YouTube, and when I do my next playthrough of this game, it'll go on YouTube as well. I want to probably play through the whole. I have a feeling this won't be a long game. This will probably be. How long have we played it now? We played it an hour and a half. I'd say probably 6 to 8 hours for the story, if that. So, yeah, I can't imagine it would be more than, maybe not even 6 to 8, maybe even 4 to 6, because I can imagine probably only be, another 3 or 4 streams to get through this? I don't know, personally. Like I said, I've not read the book, but that's just what I would imagine with the type of game it is. But yeah, so we're going to finish there. For those on YouTube, remember to like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching. And yeah, I will see you when I see you.